Chapter 3 Attention! The headmaster swept into the DSA dining hall. His red velvet cloak rippled out behind him. He held a clipboard. Parents' Day is only 10 days away. Oh, it's going to be a big day, Mordred grinned, his gold front tooth gleaming. What with donations, contributions, and donning parents who haven't paid tuition, my money bags will be overflowing. His violet eyes spun joyously at the thought of so much gold. Tuition, Wiglaf frowned. The DSA tuition was 7 pennies. He still owed all 7. Mordred glanced at his clipboard. Parents' Day at DSA will begin with a welcome cheer by the winner of the Parents' Day cheer writing contest. That'll be me, said Erica. She took out a notebook and began scribbling. Other events, Mordred went on, will include a stalking demonstration by Sir Mort's class, a stabbing demonstration by Coach Plunkett's class, a weapons-wielding demonstration by Master X's class, and plenty of time at the brand-new year-old DSA gift shop where you can purchase wonderful presents for your parents to take home. As he listened, Wiglaf's thought turned to his parents. Yes, they were embarrassing. Still, he was looking forward to seeing him. He pictured his father's bloodshot eyes and yellow beard, always filled with supper crumbs, and his mother's chin mole. How's this for the cheer? Erica said. She began whispering it to Wiglaf and Angus. So say ho, say hey, say hi to DSA. We will show you what we've got. You will like it quite a lot. Say ho, say hey for good old DSA. Yay! Not bad, said Angus. Back to your lunch, lads. Mordred checked his clipboard, except for Wiglaf. Wiglaf froze as the headmaster strode over to the class 1 table. You, Mordred boomed, haven't paid a single penny of your tuition. No, sir, said Wiglaf, I haven't. In truth, he washed the dishes for Pride Pot most nights as payment to the school. But somehow, Pride Pot never remembered to explain this arrangement to Mordred. Well, my boy, said Mordred, if I don't have 7 pennies from you by the end of Parents' Day, I'm kicking you out of school. Uncle Mordred, cried Angus. No! Mind your own beeswax, nephew, said Mordred as he strode off. Wiglaf swallowed hard. How would his parents ever come up with 7 pennies by the end of Parents' Day? Goodbye, DSA. Don't worry, Wiggy, said Erica. We'll think of something. If you got time, there's no way we'd let you live here. The following week, Wiglaf didn't have a minute to spend worrying. Every day there was a play rehearsal. He worked hard to learn his lines and songs. Erica helped him. She had his part down cold, and everyone else's too. Whenever somebody forgot a line, Erica piped up with the next few words until he got going. In the afternoons, after stalking class and sleighing class, the boys scrubbed the classrooms, hallways, and dining hall. Mordred wanted the school spotless for Parents' Day. Only at night, when he lay on his cot in the class 1 dorm, did Wiglaf's thought turn to those 7 pennies he didn't have. Don't worry, Wiggy, Erica kept saying. We will think of something. But she said the same thing to Angus whenever he whined about his part in the play. And so far, he was still standing on the stage every day at rehearsal and playing the part of the princess. One night, just before torches out, Erica came over to Wiglaf and Angus' cots. This is the best cheer I've written. Listen, she said. For DSA parents, we give a cheer. Hooray, hooray, you are finally here. With our teachers, you will talk. We will show you how we talk. We will show you how we slay. Practice dragons are filled with the hay. We hope you will see on Parents' Day how much we lose, DSA. Yay! You will win the contest for sure, said Wiglaf. He tried to sound cheerful, yet inside he felt anything but cheerful. He couldn't believe that soon he might be leaving DSA forever. Every day the dungeon looked less like a dungeon and more like the Lobelia the Marvelous Playhouse. A curtain hung in front of the stage. The scenery was painted, a peasant village and a dragon's cave. Dress rehearsal today, Lobelia said one afternoon. Go to the rag and find the costume with your name on it. Put it on and we will begin. Wiglaf was excited. He had never worn armor before. He won it while everyone grabbed their costumes. Then he walked over to the rag, expecting to see a fine silvery suit of armor. Instead, he saw a tiny suit of dull gray metal. It was so small. How could he ever fit into such a tiny little costume? Surely there had been some mistake. Lobelia rushed over to him. Let me help you into your costume, she said. She plucked the breastplate off the rag and pulled the straps tightly around Wiglaf. Ouch, he said. Suck in your gut, Wiglaf. Lobelia gave another tug. There, she buckled him in. Wiglaf could hardly breathe. I know it's small, said Lobelia, as she buckled on the leg protectors. But you, so tiny bottom, need a tiny costume so you will look as tiny as possible. Don't you agree? Wiglaf wheezed. Good. Lobelia set a tiny helmet on his head and rushed off to help one of the royal men. The helmet was so tight, and its white feathered plume drooped down over his face. Oh, you're tough, yelled Harley Barley. Hey, itty-bitty tiny bottom, yelled Farley. Cut it out, Wiglaf told them. Then he caught sight of Angus. He was wearing a wig of blonde curls. It was topped by a crown. Lobelia was fastening the buttons of his floor-length lavender gown. This is cruel, Auntie, Angus wailed. Nonsense, Lobelia fluffed a frill of lace at his collar. You make such a pretty princess, doesn't he, boys?